Okay, so I'm going to pick up from where Adam left off, and due to time constraints, a lot of the return trip and the power glove have been taken out. But don't worry, it still has a lot of its originality. So let's start off with the grapple. Man, this part is really fun. One false move, and you fall to your death, and you still have to collect the crystals. A great part of the game, separating the beginners from the pros. I remember that I thought I was going to fall. I was all worked up over this, and the first time I played this I wasn't sure if I was going to make it across with such low fuel. There isn't real much to say over this part of the game. It's just the usual go here, then here parts of the game. A basic chain reaction of events. This is after grabbing the power glove, which took up a lot of time. A sort of puzzle is coming up. First, let's go kill this monster and take the crystal. I hate killing monsters because they take up so much time. Finally, the first puzzle of the game. Move the first bat to push the second bat up. After that, press up against the orange blocks and move the other bat left, then down, then left again, then up, and there, the orange blocks disappear. It's a decent puzzle for a game like this. Be extremely careful about jumping over the gears, because it's impossible to get back up once you're in the pit unless you push the wheel from earlier inside, along with the wheel ahead. I have no idea why Mac put that extra wheel in there, but hey, it's his game. I only started it. I'm about to use the skip as to not waste time getting the flamethrower, melting the blocks, fighting the samurai, and melting the blocks on the other side. Now I'm nearing a more difficult part of the game. It's like when you jump over the gear pit. You have to time your jump perfectly to get the crystal or waste some grapple energy. I chose wasting some grapple energy. Being the trickster that Mac is, the perm block makes it to where you can't go forward, and are therefore stuck. You may get killed by the hot blocks, the Georges, or just refresh the page, if you are foolish enough to waste a grenade on that. This is the George pit. I kill the first one, and then try to kill the second, then jump on the third and get out. Next up are the archers, so get your shield ready to do some blocking. And here we are, the end of the return trip. Originally I had this part cut out, but hey, you can have up to 11 minutes of screen time. So I added this in. This part is the hardest, since you have to plan ahead on everything. You have to throw the grenades down to rain upon the enemies, and then kill the probe before it hits the perm block. So it's not the easiest, nor the hardest parts, but are what makes this game deserving a play. and for the ending, you get to choose left or right, death or life. Choose left, and you may not like the outcome. Choose right, and you may like the outcome. It's an anticlimax to end this game, but is very enraging, and also what makes this game worth a play. This is a work of art as a game, and you really are missing out on a test of your endurance, sanity, and skill of your gaming techniques. Will you be able to survive through this game in one piece? Or will you wimp out and quit like many have? If so, you're just beginning in your trip in this type of game.